start with A major. We're going to move up to B minor. We're going to go to C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, and we're going to skip G sharp minor flat 5 for this case because we'd have to learn a new shape to play over that. And we're going to go into a B minor for a 2. We're going to go to E major for the 5, and we're going to go to A major for the 1. So it's going to end with a 2, 5, 1. Now there's a reason I'm using all E shapes here and not switching to a 2, 5, 1 like that, or playing in any of the first positions. And this is because I want to keep my root easily identifiable on the E string for this exercise. So this is an ear training exercise to get your fingers to start using 2 different functions of mode 1 of the pentatonic scale. So our first chord was A major. So I'm going to give you a backing track that I'll link you to that you can go to my website and download for free. And if we just play through this, I'm going to use mode 1 for all of these. So let me walk you through how this will work. Mode 1 of A major means your pinky is going to be on A on the 5th fret. And I'm just going to move up mode 1 as if I was playing F sharp minor, although I'm just not going to resolve down to F sharp minor. I'm going to start with my pinky and move through the scale. So for these exercises, I'm going to play the pentatonic very similar like that, not to be musical, but to show you how it functions with the chord in this position. So my next chord is a B minor. And I just start with my first finger, mode 1 of the minor pentatonic, on the note B. Right? And then move that up a whole step to C sharp minor. And I'm going to do the same thing for that. Right? And then my next note is D. It's going to be major. That's right in front of C sharp. So I'm going to slide back a position and play D major. Now notice that was the same as playing B minor, so we'd already played that once. And so this will open up other relations these chords have. We're going up to E major. Right? And so after E major, we go to F sharp minor. There's F sharp. I'm going to be minor with my first finger. Or I could have went down to F sharp minor here. Right? And then I go up to B minor here. And in with E major. They're on the 12th fret. So I'm going to kick on a backing track, and I'm going to show you how you might practice that. Alright, so A major, just keep these simple at first. So just go through the positions. B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, B minor, E major, back to A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E major, F sharp minor, B minor, So hopefully, even if I shut that backing track off, one thing should happen is you should be able to tell exactly what chord I'm soloing over. And the second thing, if I stop the track and I said, what chord are you on? You're going to be able to tell me what chord you're on. The second phase in this is that we're going to play a little game, basically, on the geography of the fretboard. And again, keep in mind, this is just my method. This is my approach and how I study things. I use this as a template for all kinds of applications with music theory, but we're going to do the same idea basically, where we're going to be geographically moving into the area of the next chord and its mode 1 of the pentatonic. So in other words, we're going to play A major, but we're going to try to get into the position of B minor before B minor is played. So in order to do this, you have to be aware of your 5 modes of the minor pentatonic. Sign up for my website and you'll get a free diagram showing you the 5 modes of the pentatonic, as well as a video accompanying you with that. So for this next example, what we're going to do is we're going to start in mode 1 of A major. Now we need to get up here for the B minor chord. So I'm going to start with mode 1, and then I'm going to have to travel from mode 1 up to mode 2. But I'm still not in position. I need to be right here, which means I got to travel even one more mode. I'm on mode 3 over an A. You should be able to hear that. Right? And so that puts me in perfect position to switch from mode 3 to mode 1 of B minor. Right? So when that happens, I'll have a smooth transition going from A major now. Instead of sitting there and jamming away on B minor, I need to start thinking about the next chord, which is going to be C sharp minor, right? And so that's only a whole step up in the same shape. So all I really need to do is get out of mode 1, move up to mode 2, and then I'm in the position of mode 1 for the new chord, C sharp. So let's listen to that again. So B minor, C sharp minor. Right? And that's important that you can hear the difference in those chords as you're soloing, and also know why you're doing that throughout the fretboard. So we're going to continue the same idea. After C, after we do C sharp minor, we need to go to a D major. Right? So we need to go back this time. So mode 5 puts us in perfect position. Right? And we need to go from this to E major up a whole step. So I'm going to go from mode 1 now. And now I'm in the perfect position to switch to mode 1 for E major. You can hear that's an E major, and then F sharp minor is up here, so I should be thinking ahead as I'm playing E major. Hopefully you could hear exactly when I changed chords. I made my way all the way from mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, and now I'm in position of F sharp minor to play mode 1. Now I could have backtracked down to the 2nd fret as well, so that's mode 1, mode 5, mode 4, down to mode 3. That's all over E, right? And then I'm switching to there. So let's go ahead and try this over this backing track and see what happens. So mode 1 moving up to mode 3. And so forth. And you just continue the same process until you've mastered that to where you can always think ahead of the next chord. So not only are you presently conscious of the chord you're soloing over, but you're actually thinking about the next chord and how you're going to get to that next chord in a simplistic formulated exercise. On to phase 3 of this exercise, which is possibly the finale of what everybody wants to do, is solo over any chord in any position. So now we're going to take the same idea, the same concepts of traveling through modes to stay in one position, only when we start in one position, we're going to stay in that position. So in other words, when I play over this entire chord progression, I'm going to start on A major here. When B minor comes in, I'm not going to move up here to B minor. I'm going to do it right there in that position. Right? When C sharp minor comes in, I'm going to play right there. D major. Right? E. F sharp minor. B minor. E. Back to A. And you're going to do this same idea throughout the fretboard over all the positions of all the chords. I started on A, well now I'm going to go to B minor, and I'm going to do the same exact thing. So what was A in this position? Right, that was mode 3. B minor was mode 1 in that position. C sharp. And so forth, and then I'm going to continue to do that. So let's hear how that sounds over the backing track before I get too far into this. Let's try that example in that position. Keep it simple. So just... Really listen to the chord tone. And so forth like that. So once you get that position and you've milked that out, you move on to the next positions. But hopefully what you're starting to discover as you're playing and layering all these different modes, when I started with mode 1, and then I added mode 4 in that position, I just added another note. Right? So as I continue through this and I start layering those, so I already have, now I just added that note. I'm unlocking the modes of the minor scale or the major scale. So that's the Aeolian fingering. And you're going to notice as I move through different positions, I'm just going to end up unlocking all the other 7 modes of the major scale. So there you have it. That's the basic idea. You take it upon yourself to move in different positions and try and execute these same ideas. So your next step is to go up to B minor, play the entire chord progression in the position of where you would play mode 1 of the B minor, go up to C sharp minor and do the same thing. And it's really easy. Once you get that down, we start with an A major. Well, what's A major? Right here. So if you don't know where A major is and already have all the mode roots of your pentatonic memorized, well then just track through the modes as you learn them. That's mode 4. So for the A major, I play mode 4 in this position. Right? So for B minor, what's in this position for B minor? That's mode 2. Right? C sharp minor, mode 1. D major, E major, right? And F sharp minor is going to be, that's going to be your mode 4 right there. And just continue that same idea in every position, anywhere that you feel you're not comfortable with it. Use this backing track and solo over it. So do that same idea. There you go. In the position of C sharp minor. And that was it. That was fun. My name is Brian Auer, and if you want more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Check my Facebook, check my Twitter, my Instagram. I'll link all of the links below so you can follow and subscribe to those channels. And also go to www.theauermethod.com. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.